Hello everyone, and welcome to this theory recording on methods of analysis, where we will be focusing on the supermesh. So a supermesh occurs when a current source is shared between two meshes. As can be seen in the diagram below, we have a current source in series with a resistor, but more importantly, this current source sits between loops 1 or mesh 1 and loops 2 or mesh 2. As a result of this, this current will be shared between mesh 1 and mesh 2. Therefore, this circuit will be a circuit containing a supermesh. What is the procedure to solve circuits that have supermeshes? So first, remove the source forming the supermesh and any element connected in series to that source. Then complete a mesh analysis on the supermesh. So if we look at the circuit again, we have the current source and the resistor connected in series. So we would remove that circuit, and what we would have remaining is your 20 volt source, your 6 ohm resistor, your 10 ohm resistor, your 4 ohm resistor, whilst still having your current I1 and your current I2. So in the 6 ohm resistor, current I1 will be flowing. In the 10 ohm resistor and in the 4 ohm resistor, current I2 will be flowing. And then we do a KVL in what we call the supermesh. So this would be the supermesh loop. If we do a KVL, what we will find is that negative 20 volts plus 6I1 plus 10I1, I2 rather, plus 4I2 gives me 0. Therefore, if this simplifies, it will simplify to 6I1 plus 14I2 gives us 20. And that will be our first equation. The second step says, consider the source forming the supermesh and complete a nodal analysis in one of the nodes connected to the source. So what is the source forming the supermesh? That would be the 6 amp source. So we now need to do a current analysis, KCL, at either node of where the source is connected. So we could look at either the ground node, because we can see that current will be flowing into that circuit. We could also do it at this point, because here we still have the current 6 amp. So if we do it at the ground node, we can see if we do a KCL at this point, we're going to say I2 equals I1 plus 6 amps. So we can then write the expression I2 is going to give me 6 plus I1. Whereas if we did it at this top node here, we would have said I1 goes in and 6 go in, 6 amps is going in, and then the current I2 goes out. So we're going to say I1 plus 6 gives us the current I2. And we can see that these equations are exactly the same. So this would then be the second equation, and you would then solve for I1 and I2 using equation 1 and equation 2. It's important to note that the benefit of using mesh analysis, where you identify the supermesh, is that, again, the second equation is a lot simpler than what it would have been if you did not identify that you've got a supermesh. Thank you for watching this video and enjoy the course.